Alright, let's see who's on today. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. When you do, welcome to another live stream done on Chance's Spellbook. So thank you so much. I'll probably just wait until a couple. Oh, Kenny Garcia, welcome as always, my friend. Oh, and Rayna, hi to you too. How are you guys doing today? This live stream is in your honor, Rayna, naturally. Thanks, babe, for joining the Patreon. It means a lot. Sorry about the late start today, by the way, guys. I literally just got home and set everything up like a minute ago, if that. Work ran way later than it should have, but whatever, cannot be avoided. Here, I'll adjust that a little bit better. Perfect. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? Thumbs up if you can hear me okay. C Bev, buddy, how are you doing? I wonder if I can change. Trying to figure out a way. Alright, sweet, sounds good. Thanks, CBev. Thanks, Miss Rayna. That's weird. Sorry, I'm trying to get the screen set up. Paulo Pito! Hello from Canada, my Mexican friend. I hope everything's going quite well on your end. I got a bunch of snow today on mine, so... You're late? No, not really. Yeah, I'm sorry, Rayna. I actually started a couple minutes late today. I just got home from work, like, maybe 2 minutes ago now. It was a pretty wild day at work, but all good. Back to normal. I wonder. My day was pretty good, buddy. Pretty tired. Was up a little bit later last night than I would have liked to be, but nothing I can really do about that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing really good though. Trying to figure out this live stream thing. So it says 3 minutes. Yeah, everything's fine for the most part. So the customers I was dealing with today were just like really weird, man. So like they were looking at a Honda Pilot, which is great. They're great vehicles, really love them. And we went for the test drive, went back and forth for a while. Not to the best of my knowledge, Rayna. I do know, like, after I hit the $1,000 or the 1,000 subscriber mark, I'll be able to do super chats, which will be really fun. But that's probably the best way to do it. But not for the time being. Nor would I want you to, in all honesty. Right now, the Patreon itself is still kind of being set up, so I just wanna get everything sorted out in the proper order, right? But yeah, these customers today, they're pretty nuts. So went back and forth on the Pilot, got it all worked out, which was super nice. And then they were saying they wanted a second vehicle. So I'm like, oh sweet, no, that's awesome. And then they're like, yeah, but we want to fit it in our current budget. And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, well, we want to be at $500 a month. I'm like, okay, but like we're already at like $480 a month. So you want a brand new vehicle for $20 a month? And they're like, yeah, basically. I'm like, I can't really do that. But we're working on something right now, so it should be fine. But it just kept me a lot longer than I thought it was going to, which can't really be avoided, I guess. So, yeah. Oh, hello. I'm playing a wild magic sorcerer multiclassing warlock. Illuminati confirmed. I think this is the first time you've been on one of these live streams. Super great stuff. Thanks for bringing up something D&D related. I was getting a little bit off topic there. Awesome build actually. The wild magic sorcerers in general are probably the funnest, or one of the funnest classes to play. They're not super friendly to new players, at least not in my experience, and multi-classing with Warlock is an interesting thing because it lets you make the coffee lock build, which is really exciting. Oh, your friend bought a car for you, Rayna. That's so great. Seriously, congratulations. It's sweet. The coffee lock build, really cool stuff. Illuminati confirmed. What race are you playing as right now? Thanks for tuning into the live stream, by the way, everyone. I really do appreciate it, guys. It means a lot. I'm trying to set up like screen stuff right now. So like if you guys can like see like my window screen, U1T. What kind of U1T? There's a couple different sub races in there. Great choice, by the way. Fantastic choice. I think you've actually commented that on a couple of the videos, haven't you? I am almost 1000% sure. I know you've commented on a couple for sure. Such a cozy live stream. Illuminati confirmed it's only cozy because of the fantastic people who are on here today. The live streams, by the way, they are technically speaking a Patreon reward, but seeing as we only have the two patrons, Marcos, which isn't on tonight for some strange reason. I wonder why that is. Hope he's okay. And Miss Rayna, who is under the name Ray Charlin here. So be sure to give her thanks as well. It means a lot. Just want to make sure, actually. Marcos, good to have you, buddy. I actually just brought you up just now. Marcos, by the way, if you guys don't know him, he is the first patron, the first heroic, or the first legendary hero patron, so be sure to give him some love as well as you, Rayna, of course. Marcos, Paulo Pito. All right. We're getting a lot more people in these live streams. That's sweet. That's hella sweet. Now, how are you, Marcos? Great question, Paulo Pito. That's another thing. So me and Rayna were talking last night, and she's having an issue commenting on the videos. I thought at first that she was in the like spam section, but I checked there and her name isn't there at all. Like nothing's there. It's completely cleared. So I was just noticing if you guys were having any problems commenting on any of the videos as well. I was trying to Google it out last night, but literally everything said to check the spam or flagged messages. So I did both of that, and she wasn't in either of those. So I'm still trying to figure it out on my end. I just got home, so I haven't really had a chance to look back into it. But if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, please let me know. Minvra, buddy. Oh man, how are you today? I saw your story comment on the other video, by the way. Really good stuff. Really. So in case you guys don't know, Minvra's in this weird spot where he has like a billion different spell books at his disposal. So it's pretty funny. Usually that's never supposed to happen, but through some weird set of circumstances it did. So pretty cool stuff there. So another thing I've been thinking about recently, at least regarding the channel, so Most of you guys know about Goblin Hero. He's another YouTuber that operates in the D&D space. He does kind of like animated stories and stuff. I've actually been meaning to shoot him an email. I was actually going to do that today. Me and him have like kind of been chatting back and forth a little bit through videos we've been doing together, or through videos we've been doing. But I'd really like to get him involved on like a couple collaboration products. So or projects. Sorry, my bad. Ooh, if you can live any D&D campaign and be any class, what would you be and what would your class be? Ooh, good question. I want to say, good point. Probably Ravnica. I'd love to be Ravnica. I would also love to be Warforged for sure. And then probably Arcane Trickster. Yeah, 100%. I bought a bag of holding. Any ideas? Illuminati confirms. Store all the things. That is the go-to use for the bag of holding. When you say you bought one, like within your campaign, or did you get like one of the handmade ones that are available on like Etsy and stuff? But yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked. So I'm thinking about partnering up with Goblin Hero here and doing like kind of some projects where I provide the stories through you guys and Goblin Hero animates them, right? I think that'd be a pretty interesting concept. What do you guys think about that, real quick? Like thumbs up for a good idea, or so or ways you'd like to improve it. Because he does like really cool animations, and my software isn't really conducive to storytelling. I mean, I guess it could work to some capacity, but I'd rather use it as an excuse to kind of reach out to another YouTuber, right? 500 GP in game. Okay, so you got it in game. Bag of holding, super good stuff. Depends. Oh, Brennan, thanks for the advice the other day. I forgot what advice I would have gave, but you're welcome. In any case, great to have you back as well. First question: what about Dice Tower for high tier? You're talking like Patreon. We've talked about this yesterday, Marcos. I can't include I can't include Dice Towers yet. Just because the way like shipping works, I can almost guarantee they'd get broken. Like they're not, they're kind of like awkward sizes. I don't know how many you've seen, but I can't think of a whole lot of. I mean, you know what? Let me actually put a stopper in that. I think I'll get my little sister to see if she can work something out on that actually, because I would like to do them, but the way traditional dice towers are built, they're not super sturdy. Like I've seen them get knocked off tables and break. So yeah. Concept of D&D animations are so fun. I agree, Illuminati confirmed. I really do. They are super great. I find animations, or I find D&D especially, and animations go together quite well. And maybe just animations in general. Like I find a lot of people are really different learners, so because of that, I think that having that visual kind of stimulus really helps people hold on to things a lot longer. So on channels like mine that are kind of primarily educational to one facet or another, it's really helpful for that reason. It also gives you something kind of entertaining to watch and keep your eyes busy, right? So thanks for the advice the other day. Oh yeah, talking about your spell book. Yeah, Minver, that's awesome, by the way. Cursed by one of them. What's the curse do, Minver? I'm just kind of curious for my own stuff. Useful is better. Yeah. Okay, Rayna, I'll talk to you tonight. Celestial Warlock. Yes, the live games. That's actually something that's in the works as we speak, by the way. So my good buddy, well, I mean, I guess it's a couple friends, but my buddy Sam, he actually like does a lot of video stuff. Like he has his own green screen, stuff like that. So we've been working with him for a little bit. The channel needs to grow a really decent amount, or a pretty decent amount first. But we have all the people set up. Like it's all but good to go. I'm thinking about running a couple games for the higher tier patrons over on Roll20. So that's in the works right now. Sorry. A lot of messages just came out of nowhere. Yeah, foldable dice towers. That's actually something I was thinking about just now. I need. So the thing is all the stuff available on the patron tiers or through the guild hall when it's up, they're all going to be handmade by my little sister. She's a carpenter, so she can actually do that kind of stuff quite efficiently. But because of that, I can't necessarily promise things that I don't know are within her skill level. So I'll look into it. I'll run it past her. I'm seeing her tomorrow anyways, so I can bring it up then. Yeah, I love D&D stories when they're animated. Yeah, I agree. So the reason so if you go on the patron site and you actually like look at what the goals are, so after 1,000 patrons or so, I'll be able to kind of leave my full-time job and do this full-time. And from that point on, I'd like to go back to school for animation just so I can provide you guys with better content and eventually do full stories, very similar to like Puffin Forest or Zbashu, any of those guys, right? I think that'd be really great. Disadvantage on saving throws for necromancy spells above me or against me. Yeah, that's not too bad for a curse. That's pretty tame, but really cool thematically, I find. Yeah, super cool thematically. So not too bad. I need a bag of each dice type. That's a lot of bags, man. There's like literally infinite dice out there. But I'm sure when the guild hall gets up and running, we can help you up with that. I feel like live games will help the channel grow, though. You take a risk at the start, but I feel like it'd be a positive change subscriber-wise. Jamal, this is your first time commenting in general. I would definitely remember. I remember almost everyone who comments, for the record. Almost. Sometimes when you reply, though, like if you make initial comment, I get back, and then you reply after that. I don't always get those. I found that out the hard way the other day, but I do get the initial comments. So Jamal, welcome to the live chat and welcome to the channel. It means a lot. We're actually celebrating Rayna today, who is the second Patreon to join up after Marcos, who's in the chat right now. Rayna sadly had to leave a little bit early, which is fine. Sorry, I lost my spot here, guys. Necromancy spells. One of you. Yes, but live streams, or live games rather. It is something that's being worked on. My buddy Sam is doing it, or helping us out with it. He runs MASH games, by the way, so if you can find him on Facebook, that'd be super great. I'll actually put it in the chat so you guys can check him out. He's super funny. I absolutely love him. He is. We used to work together with Dime, who is actually in one of the D&D games I'm playing right now. Sam himself doesn't play D&D. Well, he's never had the opportunity to, so he's open to it, though. He is open to it. MASH. Hurry up on Facebook. Why are you being so dumb? MASH games. So if you guys want to like his page, I would really appreciate that. He does great stuff. He's super funny, super hilarious. I will put that in the chat for you guys, though. How long your characters last? Oh, sorry. D&D versus My Hero Academia. Interesting. Your character ends up in a world of heroes. Your goal is to beat the number one hero and how long does your character last? My character would last forever, for a couple reasons. First and foremost, they are for the well, Crank, who's my main right now, he's kind of a little bit of a dick, little bit. He's just funny. He's chaotic evil, so he just kind of does his own things and kind of harms others for amusement. But it's yeah, I want to say forever. He'd definitely be he'd be a hero in his own mind, but he'd definitely be a villain compared to anyone else. Very much like oh man, I can't remember his name right now. Number 2 here, right underneath All Might Flame guy. I forget his name off the top of my head, but he'd be kind of like that. Only, no, he'd be like Hero Killer Stain. Hero Killer Stain, actually, 100%. Okay, let's see. I've seen a lot more comments pop up. Yeah, Min. That's funny. Jamal just came here for the vacation videos. Glad to be on board. Thanks, buddy. That's awesome. It's interesting you found me through those though. The YouTube algorithm really didn't like him for whatever reason, so it's good to know they're kind of resurfacing slowly. Endeavor, that's it. Thank you so much, Marcos. You are the bomb. Have you seen the newest UA? Yeah, I was looking into them last night, actually. I really like the direction Wizards is going. I think they're really rough UA, though. Like, I do like them, though. I really do. I'm gonna have to do videos on them for sure. It's not gonna happen for a while. I'm trying not to skip steps, right? So it's a little bit tricky that way. Illuminati confirmed. What is your favorite spell? I get asked this almost every live stream, and I don't mind answering it. In my case, Shape Water, hands down, 1000%. I think it is the most broken spell in 5e. Same with Control Flame. They're broken. 100%. The reason they're broken, in case you don't know, is because of that animate property. They can do anything, literally anything. You can do like water clone jutsu, limited, but you can still do it. The only limitation is that it'll also be one color, so you can make it all black, like a shadow, right? So you could do that. There's just so much you could do. I love them both. But Shape Water, in particular, really broken. Good example of that, actually. My character that I was mentioning earlier, Crank, he uses Shape Water to a great effect. For example, he has like this arm, like a lazy boy armchair that he makes out of ice, and he like just sits in it and kind of makes it float along the ground. And yeah, it's just he's such a shit disturber, but it's so funny. What's your favorite? Okay, answer that. Yeah, D&D Beyond videos saying. Yeah, I can see that 100%. I love anime, D&D, and cheese. Man, I love anime as well, actually. You guys are gonna hate me for this, though. I'm a bigger fan of the dubbed than I am the subbed. I actually have a decent reason for it, though. Namely, I'm always working on videos, so if I have subbed and I have to read it, I can't work on the videos at the same time. It'd be impossible. So instead, I just have the subbed running the dubbed, running in the background. I'm working my way through Fire Force right now. It's pretty good stuff. I need another season of Baki, though, not gonna lie. Worked my way through Kenshin Ashura. Pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. Really great stuff. Kind of filled my Baki fix, but now I need Baki back. Do you have another favorite role-playing game besides D&D? Not really. No, mostly just D&D right now. Between the channel and work, I don't really have a whole lot of time. There are a ton of cool like tabletop RPGs out there, and in all likelihood, there's like a lot of like spaceship intergalactic ones that I'd really want to try. I have a lot of friends who play them. Like I used to DM Adventures League games, if you don't know, and at the game shop we ran them at, they like ran different games every night. It's just tricky to do stuff like that with work, right? So as of yet, no. In the future, yes. Um, was actually the top Google result for Elder Spirit gameplay. Could be an issue you could capitalize on. Jamal, is that true here? I'm not saying you're a lie or anything. I remember looking into it like the week they came out, and they weren't even really appearing on YouTube. Here, sorry, gonna check this out really quick. No way! I totally am. Jamal, that's nuts, buddy. Thanks so much for letting me know that. I had no idea. Wow, I even beat out Mr. Zebashu himself. That's awesome. Jamal, thanks for the subscription, buddy. It really means a whole lot to me, honestly. Deco would be the ultimate min-maxer in D&D. I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't know if I agree with that. I really don't. Alright, unpopular opinion, in terms of My Hero Academia, I actually find Deku to be one of the weaker characters. Even within the 1A class, or even 1B, I love him as a character, I do. He's been done so many times before in different archetype, or in different animes, right? Just like the archetype of the person that's very powerful, but they're unsure of themselves, but when their friends are on the line, they get super powerful, stuff like that. It's been done so badly, but whatever. Oh, Von Snoonham, I didn't even see you up there. Welcome back to the live stream, buddy. Let's see. It could be, and the ultimate min-max. So, if you were to contextualize Deku as a D&D character, you'd have to throw in the original Aberrant Dragon Mark, the ability to cast a spell, but at the detriment of your own health, right? Because that's Deku's whole thing, really, is he damages himself for power. At least initially, he's getting around it with his kicks now, but. Yeah, really cool stuff. I might do a video on how to like turn anime characters into like actual playable characters, but that won't be until much later, naturally. Here's a third question: Star Wars versus D&D. All classes and subclasses end up in the Star Wars universe. How long D&D classes can last? Oh man, yeah, I don't think it'd be any competition, in all honesty. The D&D characters would completely destroy anyone in Star Wars. Assuming they could get to high levels. Yeah, assuming they could get to high levels. Reason being, the casters would be ungodly. Literally ungodly. Wish, for example, would kill. I wish for there to be no more midichlorians. Literally, instant win. Would not be much of a competition. That being said, if you removed casters, I don't know then. I want to say D&D would still have the edge just due to versatility, but I don't know. Be an interesting thing. My buddy Storm is obsessed with Star Wars. He would tell me I'm wrong. I love Fire Force. Yeah, it's really good. I did not go into it with high hopes. In all honesty, I really didn't. Reason being, like, Soul Eater, as good as it is, the ending really kind of did not make me happy. So I wasn't super excited to go through that again, but I gotta say, like, the characters, super compelling, the plot, very interesting, the world building itself is really well done, so I have zero complaints so far. I heard there might not be a season 2, though. I don't know. A buddy just told me that. I didn't do any research online or anything, but we'll find out. Somebody once told me it's your power teddy bear. Von Snootenheim, not bad at all. Your pal Racerhead. That's awesome. Minvra, he puts too much thought into everything and does talking. Okay, well, gotta Gotta reread that. He puts too much thought into everything he does, taking him minutes to plan out something when he doesn't have that much time in the middle of combat. If something doesn't go the way, he's screwed. Are you talking about your character? Because if so, that is a caster dilemma, my friend, 100%. Especially Deku. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, Deku's an intro. Once again, love the character. Not a huge fan of his quirk though. Not really. Like One for All is cool, but I don't know. It's just not very fun. Not as flavorful as the other ones, in all honesty. Not as cool as like Dark Shadow. That one's probably my favorite. Tolok the Barbarian, eh? Why does that look so familiar? Let's search him up real swift here. YouTube. Not why. Why not? Sorry, yeah. Searching up Tulak the Barbarian here. No. Yes. If he's got like less than 1,000 subs, I'll totally partner up with him. 56,000 subs. That's insane. But yeah, I'll probably be I will be doing character creation videos in the future. I just want to make sure I can get all the content I got planned out done first. My friend Mark is getting into 5e, so we're gonna build a character together, and I'll document the whole thing through animated videos, streams, combination of the two. Fire Force first OP is crazy cool. Yeah, the opening, so cool, so cool. Man, you know, we're all kind of a little bit weebish. At least I know for a fact 3 of you guys here are pretty weebish. What's your favorite anime opening of all time? Mine is gonna have to be Black Clover opening 3, I believe. Pretty sure it's opening 3. Yeah, it's so badass. It literally encapsulates there. Yeah, the entire arc is so good. I think it's opening 3. I'm like 50% sure. Okay, why is this not wanting to? Maybe net. Sorry, guys. Yeah, just want to double check here. I want to say opening 3. No, not opening 3. Opening 4. Yes, opening 4 here. Link in the description. That is my all-time favorite opening from any anime. Full Metal Alchemist opening 3, I think, is probably my second. But freaking so good. It gives me goosebumps every time I watch it. No way. Von Snootenheim, there's no way. No way. Fire Force had a fire in the animation studio. I can't believe that. That's terrible if that is true. I can't find anything online about it, so hopefully not. I'll look into that later. Back to you guys. Okay, Cowboy Bebop is a really good one. I don't think I've... Well, I tried to rewatch. I've only watched Cowboy Bebop in its entirety like once, years ago. Absolutely years ago. So I can't really remember the opening off the top of my head. Oh, really? Interesting. It's sad and ironic at the same time. Palapito, isn't that the truth, buddy? I think Fairy Tail is the best. Great way to do it, amazing. Yeah, Bleaches are really good too. The only thing I don't like about the Bleach openings is they don't always pertain to the arc, and unpopular opinion, man, I did not enjoy Bleach at all. Not really. I found Ichigo to be a really lame character. He only has two move sets in the entire anime, and he's just such a like Mary Sue. He's just I get it shonen and I get all that, but I wasn't compelled by him. I didn't. There's so many interesting ways they could have gone, and I hear the manga went that way, but the anime itself was just terrible. Honestly, I felt the same thing about most of Naruto. Just a lot of or One Piece, even a lot of fluff. At least One Piece is interesting with like abilities and stuff. Bleach really wasn't. At least in my opinion. I don't know. Um, Love is War opening was nuts. Really, Love is War. I think I might have saw it on a top 10 list for something. Let's find out here. Yeah, get back. Love is War. Oh, first result opening. Ooh, that looks hot, man. Very cool. I will look into that later. I'm just gonna bookmark that and go back to you guys. Is a huge tragedy. Oh wow, Von Stuenheim, that's crazy. Yes, correct. That would explain why season 2 probably ain't gonna happen. Wow, that is insane. Ugh, cringe. What's your favorite movie? Paul Pito. Good question. I want to say probably Watchmen, if I'm being honest with you, like the DC Watchmen. It's one of those movies that I can watch over and over again. I think it's got probably the best blend of literally everything. Like there's a lot of really good action sequences. There's a lot of really good dialogue. There's a lot of really good mystery. There's like some nudity-ish, which is kind of good to keep you interested. Character development so great. Plot so great. Every character was cast absolutely perfectly, in my opinion, and it's just great. I kind of like superhero movies. Have for a long time. Probably always will. Watchmen was just great. Rorschach's, man. Fantastic. Konosuba. Eh? Copy. Paste. Check out this. Konosuba. 20 episodes? Heck yes. We'll be watching that. Crunchyroll stuff. Very good. Crunchyroll makes great animes. Pulp Fiction, Von Snoonheim. Close second. Very close second. Pulp Fiction's really good too. I find, man, Marcellus Wallace hilarious. Pulp Fiction's another one that I think that just has a good blend of everything. Good comedy, good action, some nudity, some graphic content, but really good. Hello, Rayna, back from the call with your mom. Good to have you back. Pulp Fiction, yeah. How about you guys? What is your favorite anime? How about that? I know a lot of you are talking, Pulp Fiction, really good. I know you guys are talking about Konosuba right now. I was just curious if there was any other ones you guys really liked. Reason being, it's kind of selfish. After Fire Force, I really don't have much else to watch. And Labyrinth with Bowie. The Labyrinth, eh? I watched it as a kid, actually. Scared the living heck out of me. Mom says you're cute. Thanks, Rayna's mom. Crunchyroll has been taking down anime pages in Mexico. Interesting stuff. I wonder why. I think they tried to take down mine too, actually. Pretty sure, because they ran into, like, a lot of problems. I like One Punch Man as well. Okay, what's going on with my hair here? Sorry, it's weird because I'm looking. It's reversed for me. I do like One Punch Man as well. Good old Saitama. Um, I'm excited for them to introduce Blast. Actually, very excited. Um, yeah, yeah, the Watchmen movie, fantastic. Absolutely love it. Oh, interesting. Wait. Marcos, always the funny guy. Let's see here. My dog is watching the stream. Hello, Palopito's dog. Roshanks is weirdly well spoken. I agree, man. I think Roshanks is the way all rogues should roleplay, for the record. Inuyasha, yeah, Inuyasha is really good, actually. That's a series I've been meaning to rewatch for a long time now. I watched it a lot when I was a kid because it would air on YTV Bionics, kind of around Full Metal Alchemist. So, yeah, really like it. Overlord is a good one. Waiting on season 4. And yes, Dr. Stone. My goodness. Best anime of 2019. Hands down. Um, Thank you, Jamal, for reminding me of that. I really appreciate it. Welcome to Demon School. That's another one I've heard of. And Radiant got better. Radiant, eh? Haven't heard of it yet. I will copy and paste that, though, so I can check it out later. Sweet. Very cool stuff, guys. Should bring back the beard. I will grow back the beard when I do not have to work on a daily basis. How about that? I think that's a fair compromise. And you remember Bobo, but no, I do not. Shield Hero is a good one. I've already watched it in its entirety, and I've Googled the manga as well to kind of figure out what happens after. As well as, oh man, what is it? Like Savage Beasts, I want to say something like that. Hungry Bites. Hungry Bites is a great one. My goodness, if you guys haven't seen it yet, highly recommend. How long have I been uploading for? Good question, Jamal. 4 months? No, maybe 4 months. Sounds right to me because I started just after summer. Sorry, guys. Just going to double check that for you, Jamal. I'm almost 100% sure, though. Almost 100% sure. Open up tabs. You're not becoming an entertainer, Rayna. It's a silly idea. Terrible idea. Videos. I don't think it was more than that. If it was, it wasn't that much. There's no way. Sorry, just 4 months, nailed it. Yeah. Sorry, change that back up. How long have you been playing? Wait. Yeah, no entertainer, terrible idea. Somebody remember more, I think, way longer. No, it was just 4 months. According to YouTube, I just pulled it up. My my first video was 4 months ago. 4 months ago. How long have you been playing D&D? Good question, Illuminati confirmed. 3-4 years now, maybe somewhere around there. I did start with 5e, so like 3 years ago now. Yeah. 5e was just a way easier way to get in. I have played a little bit of 3.5. Well, technically, I've played Pathfinder, which is different than 3.5, kind of. So, I've played both. I've only played like, like 2 sessions of 3.5, I think. 3 maybe. And the whole group I was playing with ended up switching to 3.5 kind of after the start of the campaign. So 5e is just a lot easier to get into, and in my opinion, just more fun. Since August? No, 4 months. Yep, just 4 months. Yeah, good growth, Ming. Thanks, Jamal. Means a lot. Yeah, when you look at the amount of videos I have, though, like I have over 270 videos now, I think. So pretty good. Um, what funny? I need to watch all. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so good, man. Just make sure you go in order. I find I didn't really like the Diamond is Unbreakable, but I like Jojo or Jonathan, Josuke, and Jotaro. They're all really good. JoJo is a drug, and yeah, right now we can make a new character. I'm not opposed to that at all. Um, JoJo is a drug. How so? Like, oh, how's it a drug? Yeah. So much fun to watch. The animation style really draws you into. That's pretty fantastic. Can you tell me in order? I think it starts with JoJo Bizarre, and then JoJo Stardust Crusaders, and then the Diamond is Unbreakable from there. DIU. I'm not familiar. Sorry, Von Stunheim. JoJo, Minra. Josuke is the best. Josuke is the best. I think he's so cool. I love the way his stand works. So good in general. Yeah, I wasn't super sold on the Diamond is Unbreakable, in all honesty. I liked the ending, and I liked a couple of the stands, but I don't know. Wasn't really for me. Here in Norway. Illuminati confirmed you're in Norway? Jeez, that's insane, man. We roleplay D&D in English. Really? That is the weirdest thing. Huh. General's a homie though. Yeah. Um, that's crazy. That's awesome, Illuminati. That's really sweet. All right. On that note, I think I might actually have to let this live stream cut short today. I actually got a lot of stuff to do. Oh, by the way, Shannon, so the lady who's drawing up the D&D pictures for the upper echelon tiers, Marcos, when yours is being done by, I put her link down in the description, so feel free to check out her website. It'll mean a whole lot to her. That being said, guys, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, and as always, happy casting.